It's pretty obvious where I am. I'm on top of Baird Mountain, and there's only one way you can get here. No, it's not Caps R Us. It is Pink Jeep Tours Branson. I've got the head honcho right over here. Gerald, good to see you
nice
as
to see you,
always.
Tom. Always glad to have you.
You've been at it a year. How's your first year been with the Pink Jeep Tours?
It's been amazing. We have learned so much about the tour business and how to best show Branson and showcase the things that people need to see when they're in Branson. Not only the Branson Strip, but the lake, and then our exclusive off-road portion, Baird Mountain.
I wasn't kidding. There's one way to get here, and that's through you.
That's the only way that you can get here. We have 3 tours that we offer. We have the Downtown to Mountaintop, which takes you through downtown Branson and tells you about the history of Branson and Hollister, takes you out by the College of the Ozarks, and then it ends up here at the off-road course, and then the Lakes and Landmarks, which tells you history about Table Rock Lake, the dam, and it also ends up here. And then we combine both tours for the Best of Branson tour. It's a 3-hour tour. So you get everything in one tour and end up on top of the mountain.
Now, you mentioned history a couple of times, and where we're standing just off there, besides the beautiful overlook that you have, you've got a little quarry below, and that figures highly in the history of this area.
Absolutely. Table Rock Dam was built, and all the rock was quarried out of this mountaintop, and for the concrete and the rock berm. So this was actually a large mountain before they removed all the rock to make Table Rock Dam.
Tell me about the folks who guide the tours, because I know from interaction with them, they're experts. They know the history of this area.
Yeah, first off, we try to hire people that have a great personality and can tell the story. And then we put them through 4 weeks of training. And the guides are trained on how to drive the Jeep safely. And then they're given a 3-inch binder that's got everything from flowers to animals to the history of the area and even some folklore of the area. They get to develop their tour and they get to personalize it, so you can take 4 different tours with 4 different guides, and you get 4 different experiences.
They are all well-versed in what they do.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the ride. I mean, we can see it right behind us over here.
The Jeeps are sent to us from Sedona, Arizona, where they're custom built. They take a Jeep Wrangler and strip it completely down to the frame. Then they beef up the frame, put off-road suspension on it, extend the bed so we can haul up to 9 people on it, and then they ship them to us, and they're truly a hoss.
Yeah, and I mean, they've been put through the paces. Pink Jeeps has been around in different parts of the country for a while now.
Pink Jeeps started in 1960 in Sedona, Arizona, so they've got over 50 years worth of off-roading experience, and luckily we didn't have to go through all the growing pains here in Branson. We got the most updated version of the Jeeps.
Yeah, now of course I mentioned, you know, the view on one side, but behind us there's another view over here. A really old cabin back there. What's the story with this?
One of the Herson's sons decided when he was like 16 years old that he wanted to build something. Of course, he grew up around all the great craftsmen at Silver Dollar City, and at the time they had log hewers out there, and there was a couple of great old guys out there that were just very colorful. So he decided he wanted to build a cabin, and so those guys, along with Jack, his father, they built that cabin, and it was actually located on the intersection of 265 and 76.
Okay.
And so when we acquired the property, we needed a centerpiece. So what better place to put something? And so it's got a lot of history to it, and the family just loves it.
And one way to see it, and that's in one of these
Absolutely.
right back here. People want more information about, I know you're doing new things all the time. Want to, you know, take a tour, maybe want to book a bunch of people to come in, maybe even want to book a cabin. How do they get that information?
They can go online to peakjeeptours.com, and it'll have all the information on all the tours that we offer. And if they're interested, they can go ahead and book.
All right, Gerald, thank you for bringing me up here.
Thank you.
Always, this is a ball. Pink Jeep Tours Branson. Take a tour. Take 2.